Say hello to our studio guest. You probably saw him at the weekend. He's the ring announcer for Boxer. He's getting bigger and bigger, if that's at all possible. He stands at 6'7". He's the ring announcer. He goes by the name of Big Mo. It's Kody Mommaerts. I hope that I pronounced that correctly. How are you, Big Mo? You good? Are you well?
I'm doing well. I nailed the pronunciation. Don't be taking my job now.
I would never do that. Your voice is much better than mine. Thank you so much for coming in.
Good evening, mate.
Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it, Gabby and Andy. Thank you.
It's Andy and Gabby. It's my show.
Sorry.
In, all right?
My apologies.
Okay, it's fine. Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and
now you know, right? Now you know. Listen, you are incredibly tall, 6'7". I spoke to you outside ever so briefly. Your background isn't necessarily, even though you're still incredibly young, but you were in the NFL, is that right? Or American football?
I played Division I football in college for about 5 years. So never made it to the NFL, but definitely got my fill of American football.
So at 27, how did you get into what you're doing now, ring announcement? Because when I think of ring announcers, obviously I think of Michael Buffer.
Yep.
Is it Buffer?
Yes,
he's Buffer. And then I think of David Diamante, who's slightly older, but has got much longer hair than all of us put together. But they're no disrespect to them. They're a lot older than you. It doesn't feel like a young man's game.
It's not.
How did you get into it?
So I was always a pretty comfortable public speaker. Was doing a lot of public speaking when I was in college and have a business background. Got my master's degree in business while I was playing football. And I had a friend of mine that was like, hey, have you ever tried commentary? Because that's a common transition when you get done playing the sport. And at the time, I was pretty burnt out of football and basketball, but I loved combat sports, MMA, and boxing. So I rang up a local promoter in Colorado called Sparta, and they brought me on as a color commentator. And I remember seeing the ring announcer. I was like, I think I can do that. I think that seems more my speed. So eventually the promoter let me do it. And when I started, I was like, well, if I'm going to do this, I want to be the best at it. I want to pursue it. So I branded myself, used to wear sunglasses in the ring to just be different and stand out visually. And one thing led to another, gained a lot of notoriety for being a lot younger. A lot of, like TikToks were made and videos were made online about, is this the next, people call me the next Buffer, which is an amazing compliment. Wow. And just built and built. And then I did the Eddie Hall, Hafthor Bjornsson giant fight in Dubai last year. And that's where Boxer and Sky saw me. And the rest is history, and now I'm on TalkSport.
I was watching the fight on Friday, the Fraser Clark fight, and you sort of told London, didn't you, to show more energy?
Yeah.
Was that something that you like doing?
Absolutely.
Being confident in there, and
I love the combat sports element. I love boxing. I love MMA. But what I fell in love with was the spectacle behind it. I fell in love with the energy behind it. How you're watching two people. You're not necessarily watching a team. And the lights go down, and there's pyro, and there's ring walks, and there's the announcer. Like, I fell in love with the spectacle behind it. And I think that the entertainment value is a really important part of the show. I think if these people are paying as much as they're paying for tickets, we should give them a show. We should give them some level of entertainment. And not every fight is always, an amazing back-and-forth bloodbath, right? Some fights are a little slower, a little drier, which is fine. But if I can control and help, add to the pacing of the show and the entertainment value, then I'm going to.
It's important though, isn't it, Andy? Because when I was lucky enough to go to a fight a couple of weeks ago, the William Smith fight at the Vitality Stadium.
Great show.
And it just sets it up, doesn't it? They're both doing the ring walk, and it's like you hear the MC. It's like, right, there's no hiding place now. The fight's about to start.
Yeah, is it a small industry? Because we mentioned Michael Buffer and we mentioned David Diamante as well, and now you. I mean, I'd be hard pushed to name a fourth.
And that's what I realized is when I got started. I remember I'm OCD. I have a business background, so I remember I charted everything out, and I was looking at, all right, what are some gaps in the industry? And the one I saw is that there's just not a lot of people that do it.
Yeah.
And then obviously the age discrepancy is a big one as well. And I would say of professional ring announcers that are actually on a platform and do bigger shows, I mean, there's less than probably 25 to 50 worldwide. And then if you look at a large platform, there's less than 10. And I'm lucky enough to now be in that amazing fraternity of guys and women as well. There's a couple women.
You must travel a lot, right?
A lot.
Yeah. How difficult is that for you? So you're over here now.
Yeah, I'm living my own version of Ted Lasso here. I'm the American that gets to live over here. And
are you married? Are you engaged or anything like that? You don't.
Single.
So that makes it easier for you, I'm guessing, right?
Yes, it definitely does allow me to. If we book a fight last minute, I can quickly pack up, and I don't even have a dog, don't even have a fish. I get to just pack up a tuxedo and a suitcase and and fly on over here.
Sorry, Gab. So tell me your calendar for the next couple of weeks. And where are you from here? You'll go to where, and what have you got lined
so
up?
I'm staying. I'm actually doing a smaller bare knuckle show here at the Indigo Room at the O2. BYB and BKB are kind of doing a joint show, so I'm already here. So it makes sense for me to do that. And then ultimately, though, Boxer and Sky is my main show, obviously. And we're at Manchester at the AO Arena next week for Savannah Marshall versus Franchon Cruz Dezern.
Wow.
And as far as I know, Boxer's got some bigger shows lined up here on the calendar, but I'm not allowed to. I don't think I'm allowed to.
You can tell us. I won't tell you.
Nah, you see, but I'm not telling you guys.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
telling a large listenership in the entire
fair
city.
enough.
So
I want to ask you about, is Vegas the end goal? You know, the big fights in Vegas. Is that what you're looking at?
So for me, I recognize that I'm a lot younger in this, and my ultimate goal with this is I want to grow combat sports, and I want to bring it to new industries of people. And I recognize that because I'm not a fighter, but because I'm a part of it, I can maybe be a soft entryway for people. And maybe if you don't understand the fighting, if you don't understand the scoring or the belts or the whatever, well, maybe you just like the spectacle aspect of it. Maybe you go to a show for no other reason that it's just a fun time. And if I can be that bridge, then that's my goal, is I want to grow it. So whether or not I do it in Vegas or Madison Square Garden or Wembley Stadium is probably my goal now. Biggest crowd possible. I love it.
I'm getting so many good messages, by the way, for you.
Thank you.
No, they're for me. You're reading
Sorry, you're not 6 to 7.
Little Andy. Oh, no, that sounds wrong. Just quickly, your voice is your fortune. I'm guessing you don't smoke or maybe drink at all?
No, actually, I take care of it pretty heavily. Usually try to take a shot or two of vodka before I go on just to just to loosen me up a little bit. But no, it's water and taking care of my voice for sure.
Okay, well, listen, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you,
in the
guys.
studio. Real pleasure. People, listen, we're the biggest sports station in the world, and people listening to this will be going, I need to know more about you. You're on social media, you're on Instagram. How can people follow you?
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram at @official.bigmo. Please message me. I love talking to everybody. Please take a picture with me at the shows and ask me questions, send me ideas. Treat me as almost the people's announcer. If you have ideas of things to try, I'm more than open to all of them.
Guy.
That's nice. You reply to people, do you?
All the time.
Not a big mistake. Big Mo, thank you so much for coming in. A
very
real
much.
pleasure.
Thank you, guys. Have a great rest of your day.
You have ahead of you as well.